Hi everyone. So I want to look at Elon Musk today. I'm thinking of starting a series about celebrities. So Elon will be, I guess, first in the line for this. I will make a bit of a disclaimer. I do think I'm a fan of Elon, but I'm going to try and keep an open mind. I do notice around me whenever I bring Elon Musk's name up, it seems more on the negative side than the positive side. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll see if we can get some answers here today. This is a couple of days after the election, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to just tap into Elon Musk. I feel like when everything happens on the world stage, there's always something for us to gain from it. They are a point of interest in our collective reality, so there is something there for us to learn. Let's take a deeper dive into Elon Musk. This card is actually from, I think it's the Success Oracles. And it's so funny, when I was flicking through this deck, I was like, wow, there's so many celebrities in that deck that probably will need their own reading. Just with, the whole Hollywood situation right now with P. Diddy. So I feel like we're all a little bit fragmented in what the hell has happened to some of our childhood heroes. So let's have a look at Elon Musk. So the card says, you can't make an omelette without risking a few nest eggs. Icarus lacked a better spacecraft. Hitch your wagon to the future and design it yourself. I think we can all agree with Elon. He is a special human. He's obviously accomplished so much. He's acquired so much. He's manifested so much. He seems to have a tireless energy. And he himself sometimes ironically calls him maybe an alien amongst us. I've always thought he is tuned in to a higher frequency, hence the intelligence, hence the coupled physical ability to actually bring it into the 3D reality. So whatever frequency he is tuned into, he's definitely one of a kind, 100% one of a kind. And he seems to have almost a rebellious streak as well. And he seems to not give any Fs, right? So, a very interesting character nonetheless. So let's just see if we can get some more clarity on who Elon Musk is. Friend or foe? I think it is important to keep an open mind these days of who we do choose to invest in or idolize in or admire. I ultimately think that there's been a huge cleansing of that for our highest good. I feel like we are supposed to internalize our own worship, I guess, in a balanced way. I think we're supposed to back ourselves and appreciate the hero that lives within ourselves and not let so much project that onto people around us. And that goes for personal relationships and also this celebrity worship that we found ourselves all guilty of. So let's get on with it. So first oracle deck is Starseed. Can we have a card for Elon Musk? You've got the love, Hadarian energy. Hadarian energy? Codependency, boundaries. Okay. Bottom of the deck is wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. Okay, so this is the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see what we can get for Elon. '27 Home. Bottom of the deck, Metamorphosis. This is the Fortune Oracle. Okay, there's two here. Unicorn. Thorns. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Snake. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. I was also called to get a past life oracle deck. So yeah, I mean, Elon Musk, a soul that seems so huge to almost come prepared to bring in all of this stuff into the 3D reality. Besides being tuned into leaving or travel. Interesting. What did he bring with him? That's kind of what I was sort of getting to. But it's like he almost came prepared and packed and ready to bring something on the earth plane. But weirdly, it's also about travel. Traveling to Mars, traveling with electric cars, traveling with rockets. So let's see what unrequited love, bottom of the deck. I guess a lot of things that seem to trigger people when they mention Elon Musk is the fact that he has, I think to date, about 12 children and a few marriages and relationships under his belt. So there could be an underlining issue here with unrequited love. What is love? And I guess he's also had some personal hardship with some of his children. What I'm going to do now, before I start channeling the messages, I actually want to get an oil to help me tune into Elon Musk's energy. So let's just get that. It just helps me connect to the emotional component of Elon. Rose, unconditional love. Sends and surrounds you in a pink healing light, which is interesting considering we have unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. I'm sure you can all imagine what rose smells like if you want to tune in with me. I'm actually just going to rearrange these to fit them all in before that works. You know, these cards, they kind of actually make me feel quite sad. And I tell you why. I know Elon Musk had quite a hard upbringing. I know his father was quite abusive. He also had a pretty horrific childhood, getting bullied almost to the inch of his life. And I feel like the human psyche can break or fragment in those moments, right? It can either make you almost too damaged, or it can make you yearn for this unconditional love, this unrequited love. And with this metamorphosis card at the bottom of this deck, I feel like he has had to somehow come to terms with that dichotomy in his life, because I think there's such a huge yearning to be loved just for who he is, and yet he comes with all of these exceptional gifts that sometimes it feels like what he's held internally, it's like when we can't, it's like the subconscious speaking to us. You know how we keep repeating mistakes or patterns within ourselves from our childhood? We kind of are almost frozen looking through at that lens. And I feel like on some level, Elon Musk has almost created this disease to please. That's why it's like it's almost like that pendulum swing where if you've really had a hard upbringing, the spring back for that is to like shoot it off into a whole grand scale, so that he's trying to fill that void of pain and heartache that he's actually had throughout his life. I feel like when he falls in love, he falls hard. And that can be quite challenging because he still is Elon Musk. So he has come in with special gifts. I feel like he really did pack his suitcase full before he came on this soul evolution. Whatever soul contracts he's brought in. And I think on one level, Elon is like, he knows, or I guess he's told often enough, he is a bit of a unicorn. He's just so uniquely special in this time, space, reality that it can be lonely. It's lonely when you're that gifted and special. And I feel like that's why he kind of can't always appreciate his own gifts. It's like he knows that it takes so much to be Elon Musk. He doesn't have, it's like when you've turned that tap on and he's channeling so much universal intelligence that he's also having a human experience. And the human experience is he's kind of just wanting to feel love, build himself a home, and at the same time also having all of these dreams and aspirations for all of us to stretch our imagination into, almost like a sci-fi life. Like that's Elon Musk all over. It's like he is reported for saying he just wants the human experience to dream big. And that's why he has such a rebellious streak. He doesn't like being told what to do because that also stems from childhood, right? With an abusive father. But then also coupling that with codependency of being able to, this disease to please everyone, the public, the world. And it's like, how do I do that? And it's sort of manifested in this grandiose, the richest man alive, space travel, bigger and better. And it's like this hunger to reach loads of like out of world elements. It's leaving him in this perpetual disconnection almost. It's like he can't quite anchor himself personally, but he's just such a hero for some of us watching him going, wow, I wish I was Elon Musk. But then there's also this card here saying, wait, it's not time yet. And I feel like he is here to help us elevate for whatever this future is bringing, because as much as he's creating in so much little time, all of the companies, the electric cars like Tesla, SpaceX, even buying Twitter to maintain freedom of speech, it's like he's taking on all of these challenges, but he often kind of gets ripped to shreds a little bit by the public because we're so afraid to believe. And that might even stem with some of our own personal disappointments, It's like, how did he get it so good? And yet, if we're looking at it from a karmic level, his early days were pretty rubbish. So on some level, he's manifesting that healing for all of us. But some of our own trauma is suspicious of who this guy is. What's his ulterior motive? Is he friend? Is he foe? Who's he working with? Who's he working for? Particularly now when he's hitched his wagon to the future of USA with Donald Trump's campaign. He's going to be finding a lot of bullies in his, his reality. And it really is just another version of us saying that whatever boogeymen we have in our childhood, the same sort of fears we have, we kind of repeat them, invite them in until we're able to alchemize them. So I do feel like Elon Musk is still hurting on an emotional level, because he's like, his hunger and drive and to fight all these bullies is not taking him out of a space of surrendering. So like this metamorphosis might have to wait for him to almost have a look at himself to go, what is it that really matters for me? Is space travel on Mars where I feel I'm going to find all my answers? Or can I just be happy, earthbound, building a nest for myself? Even here, you can't make omelette without risking a few eggs. So, he's making this massive omelette of dreams and aspirations and sci-fi reality. But it's coming at a price. So whether or not this incarnation of his life right now, the driver is that, he's come here with a soul contract and he has to fulfill it. But at some point in time, there might be some other questions that he needs to ask. And so far, he just needs to be, I guess, a little bit more careful, because there is a naivety about Elon Musk or his unfiltered approach, when he's on Twitter with his jokes and his lack of, what's the word I'm looking for? I just want to swear. It's like whatever he's pretty good at disrespecting the perceived establishment. But I think as he's incarnating into a bigger circle now with politics, the snakes around him may just be getting bigger and more vicious. And his lack of boundaries and naivety and his drive to want to be loved, there could be a bit of a standoff. There could be another opportunity to go head to head with his inner child, and also the soul contract for him to be all of our Elon Musk. The expectations must be profound on him. So I hope he does have support around him, as much as we're relying on him to help bring more of these divinely worldly gifts. We hope he's getting a sustenance through that. So I hope he's supported too, as much as he's trying to support humanity. Let's see if there's any sabotage programs that are running for Elon. Yeah, there you go. Another confirmation of being liked. It's I think that's just really linked into everything that I was just saying. He's driven by the desire to be liked and loved. And I get that sense when I watch interviews of him. He's, he does a lot of interviews. You'd think he'd be so busy. But I actually think he kind of likes I don't even think it's egotistical. It's not like Donald Trump loves the limelight, but I feel like Elon Musk likes the socialness of interviews and an audience, because it's the closest he gets to validation, emotional validation. And I just hope there's enough of it in his personal life as well. That there's something in his personal life that gives back to him, that it's not just a one-way street of taking. But let's see what Tarot says. So far I'm leaning into that he is one of the good guys. I think I'm going to call this series Devil Wears Fame, because I want to know, deeper and more about these people that we do worship, even for my own benefit. Like I said, I am a bit of a fan of Elon Musk, so it's important to be open-minded, and that it's really about our own projections that we put on these people to be our heroes, when really we should be turning that on ourselves. So, what is he here to teach us? Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. It's like on some weird level, what he's teaching us is a way for us to, it's almost like what he might be internally yearning, this home life, this happy home, this stability. He's also sort of asking us, make sure the stability and home life that you have is not leaving you wishing and wanting something else, like this codependency and boundaries. Don't get too comfy at home if you're not happy. So it's one thing to look at Elon Musk and go, wow, he's like this billionaire with all this vision and potential and whatever. He's almost asking you to tap a little bit into your own unicorn abilities, whatever they are. It's like, don't settle. It's no time to settle, because the world is sort of moving along. It's that travel theme of staying and leaving, and then it's like Earth and space and Mars. It's like this, it's the same theme. It's like, be comfortable at home, but also be grounded. But it's like, also have the ability to keep moving your life along, keep elevating your dreams, keep taking a chance, keep waking up to yourself. I feel like it's like Six of Swords and Nine of Cups. It's like, pack all your ideas, pack all your past, take what's not serving you, leave that behind, and start dreaming again of what your dreams are. How do you bring your dreams into a bigger version of who you are? It's like time for you to elevate your life. Because, one of Elon Musk's other projects is AI, right? And he was burnt with that goal when he created OpenAI. And he believes it's gone into the wrong hands. And so now he's having to create another AI to fix the original AI, because he wants it to have a consciousness that's much more of a human sentiment, right? He's worried about the potential, and I guess he has the brain to see or perceive the danger of AI, right? So he knows, he's already been warning us for a while now that whatever jobs are, like, that's everyone's biggest question, what will happen to our jobs? And I think the message here is there will be a wake-up call. We're all going to be sitting around with a bag full of dreams, but we've not started to relinquish them or embrace them or cultivate them, because we've kind of been sitting in our comfort zone waiting for something bigger and better to come in, without actually going for ourselves and investing in what we really perceive to be our happiest life. And with AI, I kind of see Eight of Wands here. It's like things are going to start changing. It's like everything's going to be fast, and you're going to either have this wide awakening of having to really, either you're going to have to change your life, or someone's going to change your life for you, because a lot of us will be losing our way of life, our occupations. We will start becoming redundant. And I feel like it's almost like a calling to get ruthless with that. Maybe it's not about just, throwing everything to the wind, but it's a wake-up call to go start hearing the whispers, because this is going to happen a lot faster than we think. And really, you got to start finding your own unicorn, because I really feel like it's this I feel like the human experience is going to have to, in tandem, be living our best life, but within the comfort of the simpler things in life are going to be what's going to make us happy. So I really sort of see the creative world, artists, all of those things won't change. I feel like we're going to be tapping into our own creative side. I think we are all master creators, so we're going to be learning those lessons a lot faster. And I feel like this old illusion of, the old dreams of just being rich and famous and, driving a Ferrari. I just think that, that's not going to be everyone's dreams in the future. I feel like a lot of that stuff is slipping away. We don't see it's those new shiny object syndrome is not going to be fulfilling at all. And so I'm wondering if there might be even a situation where finding a new way of earning money through your own passion. A good opportunity of that is like a YouTube channel, right? Or something where you can crowdsource, or, there's so much possibility to like community development on some level. I feel like we're not going to be looking at things so globally anymore. I think we're all going to start coming back into a smaller community, how we help, how we find life fulfilling. I do feel the human experience is much better at giving than it is about taking. It feels so much more joyous. I know I do volunteer work during the week, and to be honest, I think if someone paid me to do it, I would probably hate it. But because I know I'm doing it and it's volunteer, like I just love it. I just love being able to, do volunteer work. It just feels so impactful. So yeah, that might be a message that Elon is trying to demonstrate to us, because he does seem to have his his satellite is tuned in. He can see the future because he has the brains to see how it's getting created on a technology level, and he's so good at perceiving all of these patterns long before us. So it might be a good idea to tune into some of Elon Musk's energy. But I am biased, so I'm trying not to be, but I feel like the cards are helping us out here. And I guess with the Three of Cups, right, and the Star, it is about community. It's about friendships. It's about your hopes and dreams. It's about, I guess, the star is not always out in space. It's the star within you. And that's really an interesting reading, Elon. What else do I want to clarify? I'm actually going to just side note. So that's the lesson for all of us. That's the shared knowledge he's bringing into us. But let's just get a little bit of gossip, shall we, on how he is going to go on in the White House. Just as a side note, just as a little separate reading. What does Elon Musk's future in the White House look like? Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Whew. Oh my God, I've got goosebumps. The Tower, one more. The Hanged One. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. Well, to be honest, like, these are good cards. I think it is going to be a new beginning. I think he's going to be trolling his doubters. I feel like he's going to start, yeah, he's definitely going to be like saving pennies for a rainy day. He's going to be really culling the US government in the program that he's going to have some impact on. Is it the Doge program? He's going to definitely start getting the US's financials in a better place. It's really interesting because he's also, we've got the Two of Cups and Ace of Cups. I feel like he's, man, he's going to have the ability to show exactly what I was saying here. It's like he's summoning us to actually dream. It's like get out of survival mode. It's like start dreaming bigger, you know? Like when he bought Twitter, it was like what, $44 billion or something? $1 million. Oh, whatever. Too many zeros than I've got. But like it was supposed to be, it was never really going to be profitable, and it seems like he bought a dud, but he didn't care. He didn't care because he knew that it was a much bigger dream than it would be financially. But I think that's what happens when you take a chance on yourself and your own dreams and your own values, and you stay in your own integrity, that somehow it manifests itself for the highest good, and that it starts to it almost starts to nurture on a two-way street. It's like look at this tower moment. Like, I mean, he's surfing those books. It's like he doesn't care if the tower breaks down because it needed to break down. The system was like built on a wickety structure, and that's really old 3D thinking. And it's like we need to turn upside down on what we think is actually success and what we actually think is in our highest good, because the old systems are crashing. We no longer believe in them. The trust is broken. The money just seems to be going to the wrong hands and the wrong causes. And it's not, it doesn't feel like unconditional love. It feels like we always have to put our dreams on hold while the rest of us or the rest of the establishments tell us it's okay to start living again. It's like we're living our life on pause. It's like always being told it's not time yet. Like, don't dream yet. Just stay in suspension. But for some reason, Elon Musk is the epitome of giving the middle finger to the establishment and building his projects because they're good projects and because he finds them fun. Like, you know, it's crazy. And I feel like he will be the Justice card. It's there's some of it that still needs to be revealed, but I think he's asking us to take the veil off our own eyes. It's like, change what you believe. We've been blinded a little bit. We've been blinded by a lot of things, actually. It's funny, it looks like she's sitting on solar panels. Yeah, it's man, this is crazy. Who thought hard work would be actually fun? What if you do less and you receive more? What if you enjoy it and it's not about the money, but the money comes anyway? What if it's such a mutual exchange that it's so much more harmonious? How about we don't build it in such rigid, tinkery, teeter-tot sort of way that it all just comes crashing down? It's like, stop building in old 3D paradigms. It's like we've got to start almost, yeah, like, yeah, I mean, we've got to start, yeah, totally breaking down old paradigms for sure. I've probably said that 1,000 times already, but it seems pretty clear to me. Let's get a final card just to send out or close the reading. Just some, I don't know, moments of wisdom. I think I'm going to say finally that, yeah, I do think Elon is who he says he is. And I feel any suspicion around him is really just some of our internal, our own sort of traumas that we are. I guess we've all been sort of betrayed on some level, personally or on the world stage, that we just second guess people. But I think like there's a lot of themes in the collective right now with narcissism, and up until recently, I don't know if I'm just speaking to myself, but this is what I'm seeing in the world right now, is that we've been so used to the love bombing that now we've been in the gaslighting phase. It's that we've kind of trusted all the wrong versions of the wrong people. And so when a good guy comes along, we can't recognize it anymore because we've all been damaged by, darker beings, shall we say, or broken beings. So, yeah, we're going to have to take that blindfold off and start respecting good things, or being able to recognize or build our intuition to the actual snakes around us. And if it's unrequited love from these people that we are calling not our heroes, or we're projecting all of our dreams on other people, hoping that they will be the one to get it done instead of ourselves, we might be waiting a long time. Okay, so final few cards, few messages to close out the reading. Okay, couldn't say it better myself. Dance in the storm. Fresh out of books and embracing inner peace. The wine is helping. Hakuna Matata. A toast to no worries. Yeah, I feel like it's enjoying life a little more, right? And not caring so much on all these no's, No, I can't do that because. Build your dream and go for it. It's time. We all have to wake up. It's a judgment call. Our futures are changing so much faster than we can even comprehend, that whatever you thought you were investing in the future, retirement, etc., I mean, that could be 20 years away. And 20 years now, we can't even fathom what 20 years in the future looks like. So I say, enjoy your day. Enjoy the way you want to spend your day. And do not wait to live your life in holidays and in retirement plans, is my humble opinion. Okay, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. This is a brand new channel. I do have another channel, but this channel, I just want to be able to use it as a way to look at world leaders, these famous people, these people that we all know and understand, to recognize the patterns in them and how that reflects into the micro for us. And because we all know these people, it's easy for us to find the lesson and the wisdom in it. And also help us just tune into our intuition and make it a game. It's going to be a brand new skill that it's not even brand new, we've always had it, but we're going to have to dust it off and get busy tuning into us because it's time. Okay, thanks for watching.